Welcome to our beautiful show, the Yaba TV Show. My name is Yessia, your host. This show will take you to Africa and back from the comfort of your living room. So, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, everyone you know about our beautiful show as we bring you exclusive information about Africa, African Americans, the Caribbeans, and so much more. So you're in for a treat. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome to our special program, the Yaba TV Show. My name is Yessia, your host. On this video today, we will meet with Othell Johnson, a businessman, a young entrepreneur who is going to give you ideas of what to do in business and coverage, how to get coverage and how to maintain it, and who gets the coverage. All of that is going to tell you and much more. So you are in for a lot of information today on this special show. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everyone you know about our TV show, the Yaba TV, coming your way. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to our show, the Yaba TV Show. My name is Yessia, your host. Today is a one-on-one special with Othell Johnson. And Othell is with us in the studios, and he's going to tell us all about himself, and he's going to tell us about coverage and much more. So you don't want to miss this show. Tell your friends that we are giving you an exclusive information today. Othell, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm local in the Los Angeles County here. I've been here all my life. I've been in the financial profession for about 10 years now. And I've specialized in different programs, retirement, life insurance, but I've found another opportunity that's going to help businesses with lowering their coverage and enhancing their bottom line at the same time.
Interesting. Let's talk about the coverage part of it.
Well, this is an insurance add-on, so it's going to work in conjunction with the coverage that you already have. So if you have, what we're going to do is basically, there's opportunity to lower your major deductibles with your current provider. And by doing that, you be able to still provide competitive wages, enhance your bottom line, and therefore providing better service. You're providing the same, if not better service through the program.
So who benefits from this program? Is it only companies or individuals?
Both. So it's the company and the individuals who participate in the program. So then it reduces the company's portion of their cost paying towards the program for their medical plan for their employees, and it also decreases basically with the employees. There's no net change in their pay.
You know, a lot of mom and pops, they actually watch our programs. They follow us. Someone that may have 1 or 2 employees or maybe 5 employees, and they're looking forward to having a consultation with you as to how they can benefit from your company. What can you tell them today?
Well, usually this plan is typically for companies that have at least 10, I'll say about 5 to 10 starting employees, and we can go from there. So we can deal with these small businesses who have that starting number to the larger corporations. So 2 wouldn't fit within their parameters, but more so ideally having employees of 10 people, having an idea of having a number of 10 employees within their organization.
You prefer at least to get started.
Yes, that's what the company.
Employees.
That's what the company prefers.
Okay, 10 employees.
Yes.
Okay. So for companies that are non-profit organization, are you a service to them?
Yes, because even though they're non-profit, they're providing basic services for their employees too. Medical, they got them on a medical plan. So this actually help corporations reduce their cost. Whether you be nonprofit, LLC, S corp, doesn't really matter.
What about people who are doing business as, quote unquote, their individual names, so just very small company?
Well, it wouldn't work because the parameters it has to be around 10 employees. They're looking for medical insurance, which we don't necessarily do. This product work in conjunction with their major medical provider.
So do you work with doctors?
Doctors that no, I can work with doctors' office who have employees of those numbers who have a minimum of 10 employees, but when working with individual doctors, no. So it has to be a business. That's a small business or a corporation.
And you've been doing this for how long? 10 years?
Well, I've been a financial professional for 10 years. I found out about this opportunity about the last 6-7 months.
Okay. How has that changed your life as a young businessman who always out wanting to be successful in the business environment?
Well, you have to stay relevant. There's always new products, new opportunities. You have to basically, how this done is giving me an upper edge to present them to something that's never been presented before. You're always looking to add and increase product. You add products to your bottom line because you want to stay current. Because things in the financial professional, which means I'm an insurance agent, so in the insurance industry, this thing's always constantly changing. New products, new companies. So you always want to stay abreast on those things to remain competitive.
Do you work with modification, meaning when, let's say, a company that has 10 employees or more, and later down the road they added 5 more employees and they want to modify their terms with you, their coverage, do you do that?
Yes, we do that. So basically, they add 5 other employees who are receiving their major medical coverage that the employer is providing. And if the employees want to get into the program that we have, which is an add-on, which work in conjunction again with that major medical provider or that what you're offering, yes, they can do that. So I just want to make this clear, this is not medical insurance.
Okay. So it's not medical insurance, but it's a coverage.
Yes, it's basically
in addition to what you already have.
It's not a coverage, it's an add-on basically. It's work in conjunction to what they already have and help them lower those major premiums and deductibles. So it's complex. So what I would have to do if a business was interested in it, we have to sit down and talk and show them the intricacies of it because there's a lot of moving parts to it.
So what's the requirement in getting this coverage?
Well, to get the add-on benefit, I want to make this not coverage, but an add-on benefit. First, we just set up a consultation, information. I have to notify the company who I'm meeting with, make sure that nobody else reserved them, go through the process, and there's a documentation I have to sign, NDAs, because this information is proprietary, is very new, and the company is very careful about who receives this information. So you have to basically sign the agreement to proceed to move forward. And once you see everything, you will see the net zero cost to the employee, to the company, and there's no net change in pay for the employee. So it's all around a benefit. And it, again, enhance their bottom line and it enhances them to be competitive in the open market.
So let's talk about when you were growing up. Did you always want to be individually successful in business? Like, quote unquote, you're not working for like 9-to-5 type of environment?
It was there. It was the idea there. Then, but I wasn't raised that way. You were taught, go to school, good grades, go to college, and get a good job, and that's fine with that. I've done it. I've done it in conjunction with my business. So it's called having multiple streams of income. So I didn't come up with that, but I learned the different opportunities that are available that fit within the entrepreneurial umbrella to be able to move out on some things and explore different things and opportunities to make some money.
Was it a little bit challenging to say, I'm going to disconnect from 9-to-5 for now and work on my own little business to develop it when you know the 9-to-5 check is going to be absent?
Well, yeah, of course. I've done it both. I've gone back, forth. I've stopped, okay, had it rough, then I go back, or I've kept it. And I've done my business on the side. So yeah, a lot of people do, because things happen, especially if you have a secure person with your job and you want to make some extra income. That's a good thing about my profession. A lot of people do it part-time. You have people that do full-time, but it takes a while to get there full-time because everything's constantly changing. It's all predicated on people's financial situation too.
So what can you say is one of the advantages seeing yourself do what you do, both? You juggle between both and you're able to maintain it. What's the advantage? Well,
the advantage is you have to know your industry, know your product, time management, organization, knowing, okay, I know for sure I get off around this. I'm done with my, say, job, my job. Okay, I give myself 3 hours for commute to meet with this person and talk about different plans. Or the job falls through, I'm going full time. Well, I'm putting more time into generating business. So if anybody out there who want to talk about business and want to venture out on their own, you have to strategically do it. Just don't jump and do it. Just get things in place in order to transition to that point. Because there's ebbs and flows. There's ebbs and flows working 9 to 5. You got to do it with people, and so on and so forth. There's ebbs and flows when you're doing it on your own. Most people go with the 9 to 5 because it's more of a guarantee.
Secure guaranteed check.
But as we learned over the years, that's really not a guarantee, because companies make changes, things happen. Coronavirus, as an example, there's nothing really guaranteed. So
now, because of the pandemic, more people are developing their own company.
Right, because they
small little mom and pop, and it's growing.
And it's because they have no other choice. So there's really no guarantee. I mean, we had 2008 that happened, loss of jobs. We had coronavirus. So now, especially in California, the costs for Southern California, LA County, where it's really high, the objective is multiple streams of income. Absolutely.
So, did you grow up in a home where you were taught that business is the way, or it was the opposite?
I was taught in a home where you go to school, get your education, get a good job, because that's what the previous generation has done. And anybody understand history?
You sound like African parents.
Yeah, well, African American. I mean, we're just of African descent, but but they still have the same mindset, and you understand from that time. Yeah, my parents are baby boomers, so they're not so far removed from, the civil rights and going through Jim Crow and seeing racism during that time, where we limited opportunities. Now, when things open up, you get educated, you get a job. That's the way to go, and that was good for them. And in some instances, it's still there, but the dynamics have changed too. I mean, the benefits that was once offered to them is not offered to you. It may be the same job, but the whole plan is totally different.
I see. You talk about the dynamics have changed. What major change have you seen in your entire life? I'm not saying you're old. Everyone can see you're a young man.
Right.
But the few years that you've been on this earth, I'm sure things that you experience currently or now, maybe 20 years ago, is different.
Oh, well, I was under the impression that, again, go to work, go to school, get your degree, which I did, and you have multiple opportunities that they once had. And when I got started, I had jobs, and really things hit, it hit, and it hit a lot of college educated people. And that's why we've seen the student loan debt crisis the way it is. I've tamed this debt, but can't find a job sufficient enough where I can manage it. I was just reading yesterday on Yahoo Finance, they allowed this medical doctor, I think he had about $400,000 in student loan debt. They allowed him to declare bankruptcy on it. Now, if anybody understands student loans, you can't do that. I don't know how true that article is, but they did mention that. This is a medical doctor.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot of people. I've seen it with medical doctors, lawyers, who actually go through the program, get the information, and they're making very little money in respect to what they've borrowed. So this is where the whole mindset of multiple streams of income. Yes, you can. I'm not saying don't go to school and get a degree. There's jobs available, but don't rely solely on that if you have other ideas. Do your job, and especially right now, I can go to another segment. Wages have, spoke with my uncle the other day, wages have stagnated, in a lot of cases decreased, and inflation, cost of living has increased. So how do you make up that difference? Well, the job is going to keep you here for so long for its pay. Well, how do you make up that difference? Most people, they don't know. They're living paycheck to paycheck, or they're trying to do something just to make it. I got to do this second one. I've seen people, the jobs I had, they get a second job after working 10 hours.
I see. So for someone that is watching us today that is interested in the services that you offer, how can they reach you?
They can reach me by email. My email address is othell.johnson@gmail.com. That is spelled OTHELL.JOHNSON@gmail.com. And also my number is 310-386-1679.
Repeat the number again, please.
Number is 310-386-1679.
Thank you so much for your time on our show, and I do wish you continuous success in your business and everything that you do, and all the people that are contacting you. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to help them, for them to excel to another level. Thank you again.
Most definitely. I appreciate you having me.
You're welcome. We'll be back in a moment. We have come to the end of another beautiful show with Othell Johnson. I hope you are informed, educated, or maybe entertained. Well, if you like our show or you have a comment, you may reach us at 562-833-8294. Again, 562-833-8294. Or if you prefer to send an email, send it to info@yabamedia.com. Again, info@yabamedia.com. Till then, we will see you at the next video. But don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the subscription button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's grow together. Thank you again. We'll see you in the next video.
Do you own a business? Find out in 30 seconds if you have a tax credit up to $14,000. Go to www.gmg.me/267485. That's gmg.me/267485, or call Denise Boroff of Nisi Business Solutions at 424-217-9649. That's 424-217-9649.
Many working Americans don't have legal protection, but with Legal Shield, you can access quality attorneys for a low monthly fee. Expected and unexpected legal issues arise every day. Get protected. Get Legal Shield. Get a peace of mind. Call Georgia Cannon Eileen, a Legal Shield independent associate, at 323-804-1105. That's 323-804-1105. Or visit gcauleen.wearelegalshield.com. Lifetime Exterminators and Construction is your one-stop shop, licensed in all 3 branches: termites, fumigation, and pest control. We are insured and bonded, FHA and VA approved. Low prices with 42 years of experience. We get it done right the first time, and payment plans are available. Call William Jackson at 323-445-5358. That's 323-445-5358.
We have come to the end of another beautiful show, the Yaba TV Show, but we are on 24/7 on YouTube. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe, because together we can grow and bring you fabulous shows about Africa and, of course, African Americans as well, the community we live in. We will see you next time on the next video on the Yaba TV Show, your contemporary bridge to the motherland, Africa.